First of all, low body count. Second of all, you need to understand male nature. Boys, welcome back to my channel. Today's video, we're going to watch another example of how the feminists have brainwashed a young generation of women. And it's pretty bad. That promiscuity thing, sleep as much men as you want, and all that stuff. And this is the best example how the feminists influence the young woman, and what happened in the future is no family. That's what's going to happen in the future, because the real men are not going to want a woman with a high body count. And this is an example right now. So let's take a look. Let's listen to this.
Anti-degeneracy, why I'm so anti-degeneracy, why I'm so anti-promiscuity, things like that. You look at all the Western nations where all the promiscuity is allowed.
So look, the Western nation, US, Canada, where the promiscuity is allowed. Hey, who bring that promiscuity thing? The feminists. The feminists has bring that. So let's keep going here.
Everywhere at all times. Like she says, I feel like we don't have a choice.
So look that young woman. She said, I feel like we don't have a choice. We have to be promiscuous. Who make her feel that way? The freaking feminists who said to all the women, sleep with as much men as you want. And they're brainwashed. They said, I have to do this. I have to do this. I have to do this. I have to sleep with men. I have to sleep with men. I have to have a high body count. The feminists brought that up. The feminist is the cause of the high body count of the woman.
To do what? There's nobody stopping you literally from doing anything. Any form of degeneracy you could ever think of right now, you can basically do, and you have a right to do it at all times, whenever you feel like it, everywhere inside of the United States.
Just there's so much judgment, and
So there you go. The feminists tell me to do that, so I have to do it. The society. What is the reason the society it is what it is today? It's because of feminists. And now she's going to say it. I feel that the pressure from the society, I have to do it. That's kind of freaking stupid, the way that she think. Me, I don't give a damn rat about the society. I do what is just a logic and common sense. But most people are sheep, and most people do what the society said. So let's keep going here.
I think that's unnecessary.
Yeah, what's wrong with judgment? Judgment's good.
Because it stirs people away from doing what they want to do.
Yeah, but this is a problem with Twitch politics. You got Twitch brain, okay? So what's happened because of your Twitch brain is you hear all the hedonists on Twitch say, do what makes you feel good, man. The good is the good. Do the good. Whatever makes you feel good.
Have you ever watched my Twitch
What
channel?
about your duty and obligations? Do you have any?
There you go. What is your duty and obligation as a woman if you want to be a wife? What is your duty and obligation if you want to be a wife? First of all, low body count. Second of all, you need to understand male nature, what a real man want. Not the blue pill guy, the pussify man who's been raised by a single mother. A real man. Male nature has been that way for thousands of years. What men want in a woman, understand that. This is your duty as a woman. Understand your duty as a woman. Your family must come first. That's your duty as a woman. As a man, her first priority is to provide for her family. That's your duty as a man. But as a woman is to take care of your family, your kid, and your husband. This is your obligation as a woman. If you want to have a family. And a family is a man and a woman sticking together. It's not out of nowhere. You don't feel, that day you don't feel good. And now you're going to break up your family because a feminist told you to break your family. It's fine. If you don't feel good about it, that woman feeling bullshit. You don't feel good, break your family. See how dumb that is? This is what the feminists have done. So let's keep going here.
Any of those? Do you just have a set of sequence of entitlements that you call rights with zero duties and zero rights?
There you go, the feminists again.
Actually, Twitch chat also puts pressure on me.
Why I'm so
So guys, and again, I said that women should listen to red pill content to understand male nature. Because as long as they're going to listen to that feminist bullshit crap, that you should broke your family, and it's all about what women want, it's not important what the men want. I mean, I'm going to tell you guys, the society is going to go down the drain. And the reason the society is going to go down the drain is because that family thing, the family should stick together, that thing has been broken. He who have broke that family thing is the feminist. And I take a look at the young generation, it's just going to get worse and worse and worse. And it's another example. It's all over the place. It's all over the place. The bad influence of the freaking feminists. Feminist broken family. The influence the feminists have to broke family. The influence the feminists have to say to women sleep with as much men as you want. The influence the feminists have to say that men are not important. It's not important to understand what men want. And it's going to take another generation and guys like me who create rapid content to turn around, to switch the whole turn around, to switch everything around. Boys, the feminists of destroying a society nice and slow. And men are important. A strong father figure is important. I digress here. We're gonna listen to that thing again, guys. Let's listen to this again.
Anti-degeneracy, why I'm so anti-promiscuity, things like that. You look at all the Western nations where all the promiscuity is allowed everywhere at all times. Like she says, I feel like we don't have a choice to do what? There's nobody stopping you literally from doing anything. Any form of degeneracy you could ever think of right now, you can basically do, and you have a right to do it at all times, whenever you feel like it, everywhere inside of the United States.
Just there's so much judgment, and I think that's unnecessary.
Yeah, what's wrong with judgment? Judgment's good.
Because it stirs people away from doing what they want to do.
Yeah, but this is a problem with Twitch politics. You got Twitch brain, okay? So what's happened because of your Twitch brain is you hear all the heatedness on Twitch say, do what makes you feel good, man. The good is the good. Do the good. Whatever makes you feel good.
Have you ever watched my Twitch
What about
channel?
your duty and obligations? Do you have any of those? Do you just have a set of sequence of entitlements that you call rights with zero duties and zero rights?
Actually, Twitch chat also puts pressure on me.
Why I'm so
So that's it, boys. That's going to be it for today again. That's another example that the feminists that said women should sleep as much men as you want. You know, that degeneracy. And the degeneracy lead to family being put apart. It's one cause of it. Because women think, oh, I'm going to do my man's, no problem. The feminists tell me so. It's all good. I'm going to get money from my man. And the society nice and slow. A family who stick together, guys, this is so important. A family who stick together, this is so important. That women understand male nature is so important. Men also need to understand female nature. I think that they should be teach at school what a man is, what a woman is. Now we go at school, we got some fucking kid, they said I identify as a cat with that kind of crazy shit that's going on. I mean, the society, nice and slow. It's terrible. Freaking terrible. So guys, I'm done yapping. You love my content, like, share, subscribe, boys. And as always, we'll see you on the next one. Thanks for watching.